Hey again from the garden, it's Christina from Sunshine and Flora. So I realize it has been quite some time since I have given you guys an update on the building renovation, and you can see the building right behind me. And if you have been watching my videos, you may notice something. Yes, we have windows. I cannot tell you what a difference that made in that back room. And I'm going to walk you guys through the whole building and show you all the changes. But I'll put a picture up on the screen. But those windows have been boarded up for years. There were actually bars on the windows. So it's really nice to finally have light in that room, fresh air in the building. It's just been amazing. So if you're new to my channel, I grow cut flowers in Zone 5A in Northwest Iowa. I sell at local farmers markets by special order, and this building next door to my photography studio will be the future storefront for Sunshine and Flora. So we are doing a full renovation of this 1930s building, and boy, it has come a long way already. We still have a long ways to go, but it's come a long way. So let me walk you over here and show you what it looks like today. Actually, before we go in, let's just admire how beautiful this side of the building looks. It just got freshly tuck pointed, so this building should last another 100 years. And then there you can see those back windows. I will put a before picture up on the screen of one area of this building before it was tuck pointed. Oh my gosh, it had huge gaps and holes in it, and now everything is filled so nicely. What a difference it makes. All right, let's head inside. So we also have windows in the back here, and you'll notice the door is boarded up. That is because they went to put in the back door and the floor and the base were all rotten, and so they had to actually cut out the floor, and we're going to be pouring a cement pad back here. And so they're going to fix that when they do the cement pad, and so for now it just remains boarded up. So to get in, we enter from the outside into the basement. Let me jump in the frame here. So this basement, I'll put a before picture up on the screen. This entire wall was collapsing and caving in, and so we had to have it completely rebuilt and repoured. And let me tell you, this foundation is not going anywhere. And all along this wall, this is where all of my seed starting is going to be done. And so my husband has started to bring down the shelves that I use, and just a bunch of stuff that I need to store. We are not going to organize this yet because the furnace is going to go in this week, and that's going right over here. But this will be a great space to have for storage, to do all my seed starting, grow all my winter tulips. This will just be such a great space. And actually, if we look at this side of the basement, I'm going to have a sink down here with like a long countertop that I'll be able to work on. And then in the back here, there's a little room, which right now we have a bunch of lumber stored, but that's going to be our future root cellar. But over, you can see on the wall, I have like plugins every so many feet. That's for all of my grow lights. And this is just going to be a really great space. This is the base for the furnace. That's going to get installed this week. I'm actually going to have plumbing in this building. Whoa, the modern amenities. How exciting. All right, let's go upstairs. So I now also have a stairway. If you've been watching my videos, you know I had to shoot down through a little trap door in the floor. Now I actually have a nice stairway to go up and down. All right, let's go on up. No one is working in here today, so I'm able to hop in here and give you guys a tour. Ta-da! Okay, I'm putting a before picture of that wall up on the screen. There it is. That's what it used to look like. And here it is now. And this isn't even going to be the best before and after of this wall, because once I get a workbench in here, oh, it's going to look so good. But doesn't the window light add just so much to this space? So this will be my workroom. This is the door that goes here. But this will be my workroom. I will have a workspace here with a sink. That's where I will process all my flowers. I'll come right in from the garden at the back door. And then that room is my cooler. Just peek in here. There's really nothing going on. We'll have a split unit up here with a cool bot. That will be the cooler. And then as we spin around, that's where the storefront will be. And this is a closet. And then that is where we go back down the stairs. So just really coming together. And then if we walk to the front of the building, oh, doesn't this look good? Let me pan up for you. Oh, look at that. So we used to have a tin ceiling in this building, and it was so rusted it crumbled when it came out. So this is a drop ceiling with decorative ceiling tiles to mimic the ceiling that used to be here. Isn't that beautiful? So I am just so happy with how this space is coming together, and I absolutely love how the ceiling looks. Now, one thing we have to do, the tiles, the white tiles are a different color than the white grid. So from the tile company, I need to order some grid tape that will cover the grid to make it all one color. Not a big deal. That's something we can put in later, but I'm just loving how it's coming together. It's so bright and light in here. And the original wood floors, we are going to refinish and save those original floors, which is really exciting because this building was let go for so many decades. There just was not a lot that we could save. You know, the tin ceiling we couldn't save. We sheetrocked over all the plaster walls because they were in terrible shape. You know, there's no plumbing, no heating, like nothing, no old fixtures. We are saving some old double doors, but I'm really excited that we're able to refinish and save these floors. Now the workroom, those wood floors are in much worse shape, and we do want it to be waterproof back there. So we are putting down a laminate that looks like wood in that room. But from the storefront to the front of the building here, these floors, for some reason, are in way better shape. In fact, a lot of them were covered with plywood. So we're going to be able to save these. Now, as far as the storefront, the front facade of the building goes, these windows, a couple of them are new, but we are going to be opening up the top windows that are covered with plywood. That's going to be quite a process, and that's probably going to take quite a bit of the summer. What they have to do is they have to frame in the whole front of the building so that the commercial glass company can come and measure for the custom glass. Then once they measure that, the lead time is like 4 to 6 weeks. So the building will be boarded up. It'll look condemned again. And we will have to wait the 4 to 6 weeks for the glass and everything to come in. And then within a couple days, it'll like be that ta-da moment that all of the new custom windows go in. We are going to save the original door. This works. The latch on the doorknob doesn't work. We got to figure out how to get that to work, but the deadbolt works, the door works. So we're going to save the door because I love that character. Also, let me show you down here with the coal chutes and what I'm going to do with those. So here's just a look at the hardwood floor. This is where a vent was. It was plywood. My brother-in-law did kind of a design to patch that. And then, of course, if you've been watching my videos, you know they had to cut out a big, long strip of the floor to pour the new concrete wall. That is all patched in. But you can see these floors, for being from 1930, are in real good shape. And this old grate, we're going to paint black. That is going to be part of the ductwork. A lot of this was covered with plywood, so it looks really amazing. There must have been carpet or something here at one point. We just scraped that off. That is all fine too. But then under the two front windows, you'll notice there's no floor. This one just has plywood there, but you'll notice there's no floor. That's because this is where the coal chutes are. Now, this is the new wall that was poured, but this is the coal chutes where they put that in from the front of the building. And so we're going to have our contractor cut in an even line over to this corner, and then this is all going to be penny tile. So that will be a really neat accent to kind of give it that historic look too. And then panning up, let me brighten that for you. There's the boarded up windows where there used to be glass. This will become a window. Over here will become a window. Whoa, now it's getting too bright. We will also have new side panels on both sides. So it's going to really come together nice. So then just looking around the rest of the building, I'm standing, well now I am, right at the front door. So this will kind of be all display wall. Going around the corner here, there's my workroom. That's going to be the bathroom. And then right in this area will be kind of the counter, the retail counter, and then of course more display up to the front window. But it's just going to be such a bright and gorgeous space. Okay, so that is a full update of the building. I know it's been a while and I've had a few people asking and I've been meaning to film a video. I have just been so busy. You also may notice some cars zooming around behind me. This is Main Street through our town. It is also a state highway. So just the car traffic, the storefront I think will get a lot of exposure. Once it's painted and I have the awning on and the spotlights are on the front of it, I think people are really gonna notice it. I know when I go to small towns and I see a really cute building that's a little store, I just want to go in there. And that is how I hope people feel when they see my building and drive by it. Opening wise, you know, it's going to take a long time to get the facade done and everything else in the building. Probably open sometime in the fall, but whenever it is, I'm going to be really excited and it's going to look really great and it's going to be such a great space to be able to work on my cut flowers and I don't have to haul them in and out of the photography studio anymore. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. That was a full building update. I'll make sure to keep you posted throughout the rest of the process. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Stay tuned for a lot more gardening and renovations and everything throughout the season. We'll see you soon.